Hi, I'm Heather Bell, and I'm with Infinite Collective Healing. I'm a level two QHHT practitioner as well as BQH. And I'm joined here today with a client that had a session with me recently. We're just going to kind of chit chat on the experience. So, if you will introduce yourself and where you're from.
My name is Alicia, and I'm from Houston, Texas.
Very nice to meet you again. It's such an awesome pleasure. All right, just out of curiosity, how did you find me?
Through one of my Facebook pages about quantum healing, and through that, I learned about other types of hypnosis that I was not aware of. I was beginning to get a little bit disillusioned with the QHHT healing because there aren't many practitioners near me. And I just felt the urge to have a session, like something was wanting to tell me something. And I found that there are other modalities to do this online. And I'm not quite sure how I came across you, but I'm very grateful I did.
Me
It,
too.
uh,
It was awesome.
it was awesome.
Yes. All right. So, why did you actually want to have this session to start with? What did you hope to gain from having a session?
I needed to hear myself. I needed to see myself. I needed to listen to myself. And me talking to myself just wasn't, it was at the surface. And I felt like I needed to go deeper. And in the past QHHT sessions that I have gone deeper. And it just felt like it was time to do this. One thing that really drew me out to do this now is I felt I needed to see myself having the session, because in the past it had only been recorded with audio, and I could tell it wasn't me in my conscious sense because my voice changed. In some lives I spoke with an accent, in this life I don't. So I know it was real, and having to see it with my own eyes, see my expressions, see my emotions, I can't tell you how powerful that was. It was
Wow,
something. It was just what I needed.
that's awesome. Would you like to give a just a quick brief rundown of how your session went?
It went very well. I started off, my conversations with you just eased me into being ready to go deeper. It wasn't it wasn't like night and day. It was easing into it so that I had that trust that what I was saying was me. Other times, like the first time I questioned myself, is this really me talking? Is this really my higher self? Why aren't I going deeper? And since then, I've learned that not everyone goes as deep as others. So the fact that I remembered my sessions afterwards, that gave me a lot of confidence that yeah, that was me. That really was me talking to me. It was the things I told myself when I went into that life. Afterwards, when we talked about it, when I asked my higher self why it showed me that life, a lot of things that I'm going through now, I was going through then. Not as intense now as I was then, which tells me that the lessons that I learned in that life, I didn't maybe learn them completely, or maybe I left off something that I had to learn, because a lot of what I learned then, I'm learning again, but in a deeper way, in a way that makes more sense. In this life, I'm ready to know myself. I'm ready to listen to myself. I'm ready to make the changes. I don't know if in other lives I've learned about the veil being down. I don't know. But in this life, it was exciting. It left me with thoughts that, yeah, we're all going to get through this. This is what we're experiencing now. I do believe we signed up for. This is it went from kind of like a plateau before my session with you to feelings of excitement afterwards, and I'm still riding the high.
I love it. That's
I'm
so awesome.
still remembering things that I said. I have visions of what I saw. They keep coming back. And the past week, my dreams have been more lasting, meaning I remember certain things from my dreams that I normally would just like, what was it? What was it? What was that I saw? What was it I was supposed to remember? I'm writing down words that just popped out at me at my dreams. And I think it means something. So that part
Oh.
is exciting too, just discovering what it is.
Ah, so exciting. I love it. So what have you noticed? Have you had any healing or you've talked a lot about the changes in your life. Is there anything else that you've noticed since you've had this session?
Yes, kind of a little miracle, actually.
Ooh,
I have diabetes type 2, and I've had it for a while. And I don't take medication for it. I'm trying to heal myself naturally. But I also have a sweet tooth. And I understand now why I crave those sweets, why I crave the carbohydrates. Since my session with you, I have not had one donut. I have not had one candy bar. I've had maybe one Coke. I don't want them anymore. The thoughts in my mind, every time I think about food, is whole foods. Eat whole foods, eat unprocessed foods. And in just the week that I've started this, I mean, I haven't had a dramatic change, but my blood sugar has gone down in the mornings a little bit. I'll take it. I will take
yes.
it. If I
That's
keep this
awesome.
up, it will absolutely make a difference in my life. I want to walk. I I'm not an exerciser. I never have. I hate to sweat. It doesn't bother me so much anymore. I live in a humid climate and I hate to sweat. I know it's silly, but it just thinking about it, thinking about walking around the block, it doesn't bother me anymore. It's okay if I sweat. I feel like
Beautiful.
these changes are happening to me because I listened to myself. I saw myself. That was so powerful. Oh,
So exciting. That's awesome.
it is.
And the last question I have for you is just would you recommend me as a practitioner to do this for someone else?
Absolutely. Not even a second thought about it. You're not, I had a session once with someone. It was in person, it was a QHHT, and they were so, I don't want to use the word forceful, but they were very like leading me heavily. And that caused me to have some confusion about what I was thinking, what they wanted me to do. You did not. You eased me into it. It was you let me lead. And that's what I needed. I didn't know how much I needed it until I had the session with you. Thank you for
You're welcome.
beginners. I would absolutely recommend you. For people who have done this before, I would absolutely recommend you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I look
Thank
forward to
you.
having another session with you, actually.
I look forward to it as well. All right. Well, thank you for that.
Absolutely. Thank you.